Hey, Pete here. Welcome back to another Let's Play Tuesday, and we have Skyrim. Just got out of Helgen, and we're gonna go talk to Hadvar and see what's going on.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
That's
It's
nice.
probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay, but wait.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Ah, I thought the dragons were all dead long ago, though.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed.
So who were those other prisoners?
You didn't know? That was Ulfric's Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
And he's a traitor?
Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim.
So how'd you capture him?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire.
That's
We've
good.
been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest.
I do. So you really think I should join the Legion?
Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Well, General Tullius ordered my execution. Why would I want... I mean, I didn't do anything.
I don't blame you for being angry about it. I would be too in your shoes. But it was all a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on that cart with those Stormcloak traitors. And the Imperial Legion needs your help, especially now with that dragon out there somewhere and Ulfric back on the loose.
Okay, so you guys are just really poor on investigation.
I hope so. The Legion is Skyrim's only hope right now. Come on, we better get moving.
Okay. Your leg's coming through your armor there. Saucy. Oh, look at this. Okay, so see all that over there? We could run over there and go climb that mountain if we wanted to. It's all open and we can go where we want to go. There's a very large map. Ooh, flowers. Sorry, I squirrel off a lot. Squirrel. Alright, after you, dude. But there's just so much to pick.
Listen.
Butterfly!
You should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
Got him.
We could really use someone like you.
Okay, where are
The
you?
rebels have themselves a dragon.
Yes,
General
you've said
Tullius
this.
is the only
You've
one who
said
can
this,
stop
Hadvar.
them.
I'm just picking flowers on our way to wherever it is that we said we were going to go. I can't get that one unless I get further away. I mean, well, further away from him. Pretty. I'm right here, dude. Right here. Butterfly. Where'd he go? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nailed it. Where are you going? There. Hi. Wrong button. Hey, you didn't tell me about that. scared him when he was a child.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Well, alright. We have the Thief Stone. Those under the sign of the thief will learn stealth skills 20% faster. Okay, I'll just... Warrior Stone. Combat skills 20% faster. Or Mage Stone. All magic skills 20% faster. And since we're real, we're gonna
Mage.
pick that one.
Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Darn tootin'. Very cool. Okay. Ooh. Something shiny. Yum.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon.
Well,
But
yeah.
until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers.
Oh, well, let's just unequip the arrows.
And avoid any complications, alright?
I suppose we can do that. I'll try anyway. Oh, look at the fishies jumping. So pretty. Yeah. Got him.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
What's in Riverwood again? Oh yeah, his uncle. Mora Tapanoa?
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
Okay, here, let me see what my red button is.
Uncle Halvor, hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bones? What happened to you, boy?
Shh,
Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
Ooh.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat. But you tell me all about
Oh yeah.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
It was a
You'll
dragon
see.
though.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
It was. Ooh.
Sigrid, we have company.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Oh, well that's very
Now
nice
then,
of you.
What's the big mystery?
But I'd rather
What are
stand.
you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happening. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
That'd be nice.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine.
Thank you.
Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Oh, well, of course I'll help. Look at all this goodies you're gonna give me.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Hmm. So this must be a little town and there's only guards in bigger towns? We'll find out. How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
That sounds easy. Okay, what can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Yeah. Well, which side of the war does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
Well, okay, who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
So why are Thalmor allowed to arrest people just for worshipping Talos?
From that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
So, both sides of this war have their points. They definitely do. It's just, both sides are, they've got their faults about it too. Maybe they're not going about everything correctly. So that's why it's, you can choose either side and you still don't feel like, you know, you've totally chosen the dark side by choosing one or the other. So, okay, well, ooh, can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
Okay.
If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to look
All
around
right.
your house then.
Dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
Cute. Okay, so what do we got here? Snowberries, bread, cheese, wine, egg, bread, potato. Ooh, sacks of flour.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yes, a big one. Need. Ooh, uh-oh. So that's steal, and I am not going to be stealing. These people are nice to me. I'm not going to be stealing their stuff. Brielle is not a thief. Okay, so I can sleep. Oh, let's sleep. Let's get a good night's sleep. It's 9:34 p.m. Let's sleep 11 hours. There we go. Most of the shops in all of the places open about 8 a.m. I don't know when they close, but I know they open about 8 a.m. So we'll do a little bit of running around. See
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Alrighty. We'll see what is all around Riverwood, and then yeah. Where are you going, little girl? What's over here? Oh, look, it's nothing like a nice early morning wade through the river. Oh, the kids are playing. Very cute. Well, they don't look like they're playing right now. They look like they're sitting and... Ooh, ants! Guys, you may want to move. Oh no, you're sitting right on it.
Did you really see a dragon?
Dorothy. Oh, bleh. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, where's the lumber mill? It's a grindstone. Take another axe. Yes, we will. That's empty. Oh, goodness. Okay. I bet this is a cute little view. Oh. Hi. Wow. Okay. What do we have over here? Wait. Okay, more goodies on the trees. And a chopping block. Let's use the chopping block real quick. Because now we have the axe. Let's get some firewood. So if we just let it do its thing, let's see how many chops it goes through. Each chop is 2 firewood. Okay, nice. This is not 1. And we're done. Okay, so we get 6 each time we go to use it. Not too shabby. Hey, there's something right here. It's a house. Here, let's go up this way. This is a modded house. It's called the Hunter's Cabin, I think it is. But I've never been to it. Let's go look at it. Oh, it's super cute. Hunter's Cabin. Ooh, an elk pelt. Thank you. Goat hide. Thank you. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Ooh, it's got stuff everywhere. Spiky grass. Nightshade. Oh, nightshade is pretty. Okay, it doesn't want me to have that, I guess. Oh, it's so cute. Ooh, what are these? Death bell. Oh. Well, we have a lot of goodies to meeting crown, fly, amanita. Imp stool, blisterwort, more bleeding crown, tundra cotton, white cap, spiky grass. Okay. Requires a key. Okay, so what does this say here? Read. Hastily written note. I've noticed some strange activity around Embershard Mine lately. Just a few weeks ago, a woman got severely beaten when she wandered the road just north of the mine. I think she's all right now, but I'm sure her family is in Helgen. I'm sure her family in Helgen will take good care of her. Sorry to tell you. Anyway, the people in Riverwood are worried. Few dare go near the mine anymore, so I'm heading out to investigate. Is this anybody in... Oh! That's why I write this note. I'm not sure what I will find there, so if you read this, God's forbid, I might have joined my ancestors. Arahil Rivengar. Okay, so Embershard Mine? He wants us to check out Embershard Mine. Okay, well, if that's what it might take to get ownership of this little cabin, we may just do that. What do we got over here real quick? A lot more. Oh, what is it? Oh, something. Okay, fine. Ooh, apprentice. It's an apprentice log. Let's do this. Ooh. Nice. And our lockpicking has increased. Oh yeah. Oh, I want to close the cage door. Small antlers. Mammoth tusk. Okay, I might need to. Okay, ooh. Small antlers. Good lord, there are goodies all over here. It's just goody goody central. I like it. Hunter's cabin, you are absolutely adorable. Oh, ooh, mammoth. Oh, what was that? Shoot. Dragon's tongue. That was a new one. Okay, okay, we've harvested that. I'm sorry. Very cute little place. I like it. Oh, look at this view. It's so well done. Ooh, that looks really neat. It's so well done. It's so pretty. Alright, let's see what else we got in Riverwood. Alright, what a bunch of cute little houses. Barrels. Oh, oh, steal. I won't steal. Oh. I will not steal your stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, what's this? Sleeping Giant Inn. Okay, and then what was this place right here? Riverwood Trader. Let's go in here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Done. You look like you're in
I don't know what
charge?
you over. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Something happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Well, I can get it back for you.
You could? I've got some
Good.
coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Yes.
If you're going to get those
Will
thieves,
do.
you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So
Okay.
this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. but only to the edge of town.
Oh, okay. Bye. I guess we're going. I don't want to leave yet, though.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to
the
Bleak
fog.
Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. What are you doing that for?
Sorry. I'm clumsy. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me. Okay. I want to check out this
Those
place.
thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Stinky trolls. Oh.
Ragnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Note to self, do
Did
not
you hear me?
order any ale.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You're that visitor been poking around.
You don't want me to poke? Not very many people in here. One thing I want to do before we close up this episode. We're gonna go say hi to Sven real quick, if he's in here. Which he's not. Okay, so I couldn't find Sven, but I found Fendal.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
What's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill.
Ooh.
Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope? You don't sound very sure.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay.
Good day.
So, we could deliver the letter to Camilla or tell Sven about Fendal's letter. Let's read this letter real quick, shall we? Oh, no. Well, first, we need to learn sparks. Okay, so now we know how to shoot fire and sparks. Important. Okay, so Fendal's fake letter from Sven. Let's read this. My dearest Camilla, I yearn to have you as my own, washing my linens and my fine blonde hair, to cook my dinner from my stove and tend to my house while I wander. Yours truly, Sven. Oh, if that's the kind of guy he is. Well then, let's just take this letter. Normally I wouldn't get in a mix-up like this.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, normally I don't like to get in the middle of stuff like that in the real world. But there is a reason. Aha. There's a reason. Okay, so he's back here. That we stuck our nose in it. Oh, go dog, go. Oh Lord, everybody's over here. That's cool.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla... I appreciate your help. Please, take this.
You're
Some
sitting
gold
on the
I've saved up from working at the mill.
Okay, follow me.
Lead the way.
We have a follower who's free and... So, yay! And what we're going to do is end the episode here. We've kind of explored Riverwood a little bit. We're going to do a little bit more after we come back with Faendal and maybe head on to Whiterun. Talk to this Jarl. Let him know about this dragon that, like, totally wiped out Helgen. So, we will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. And let me know about, you know, colors, volumes. I did some test runs, but let's get it from your perspectives. That would be great. So, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!